Hello, my name is Adolfo, and this is Life of Adolfo. I want to cover on how I feel Juan Soto going to the Mets and what I feel are the selling points for the Mets to acquire a key pitcher like Corbin Burnes. As we know, Luis Severino, Sean Manaea are free agents, and I feel we need another ace with Kodai Senga coming back. When it comes to Juan Soto, like I said, I have mixed feelings. It's a lot of money for a player. At the same time, the one thing that I like of Juan Soto is the bat discipline. The bat discipline is key. The number one selling point for me of Juan Soto coming to the Mets is his confidence. And it kind of reminds me of Manny Ramirez with the Boston Red Sox. When Manny Ramirez went to the Boston Red Sox, he said, "We're going to beat the Yankees." On his press conference. This is when the Red Sox were in the biggest or second biggest drought to win a World Series. His confidence. Now, if you look at the series or the Boston Red Sox, you don't see that because they won 3 or 4 championships. So what he said carried value at that time. And I feel that Juan Soto could do the same thing with the Mets. Even though the drought is not that big, 86 was the last time. I feel that his confidence and the Mets being seen as the little brother of the Yankees could overturn that. Same thing with the Red Sox and the Yankees. They were the little brother that never won. And like I mentioned, bat discipline. The Mets need 2 players with bat discipline. And the reason I say bat discipline is because when John Smoltz was doing the broadcasting of the Dodgers and Yankees or one of those series, he said one thing. And he said, "The Dodgers remind me of the Yankees when we played them in the World Series." And it reminded me even before he said that. The Yankees had bat discipline. They made 3 Cy Young pitchers, Tom Glavine, Greg Maddux, and John Smoltz, pitched to them. And the Yankees managed to up that pitching count, get to the relief pitching, and win that World Series, walking, hitting, etc. Same thing with the Dodgers. Their bat discipline, now against the Yankees, managed to win that World Series. They have these players with a lot of good bat discipline. You have to pitch to them. That's why when me being a diehard Mets fan, Quintana had to pitch to them. And it was hard because the Dodgers are not one of those that you have to nibble on the outside of the outside corner and get a strike swinging. With that being said, I do feel Juan Soto is a good fit in that area, and we need to get another hitter like that. When it comes to Pete Alonso or Juan Soto, for me, like I said, it's up for grabs. But one thing for certain is whoever they sign out of those 2 is going to be the New York Mets all-time home run leader. Pete Alonso is almost there, and Juan Soto, if he comes in, almost guaranteed with a big contract, he's going to be the one. What are the selling points for the Mets to get a Corbin Burnes? This is an easy selling point for me. Since the Mets became an organization, the franchise, when they started the first year of the Mets, they have won the most Cy Youngs since that year until now of any team. The most. Tom Seaver, I believe, won it. Dwight Gooden, I'm not sure if he won it. Jacob deGrom, and so on. The history is there for any pitcher to come in and feel comfortable that it's a pitching ballpark or a ballpark that you could be the ace and you could win it. Don't get me wrong. A hitter also could come in and be good. You saw Francisco Lindor, almost 30 or 30 home runs. He did 30 for 30 last year, I believe so. Not this year that came by, but the year before. I believe so. Don't quote me on that. But there's players that have reached 30, 40 home runs. As a matter of fact, Todd Hundley at one time, I believe, held the record as a catcher for most home runs as a New York Mets. And the reason I wanted to make this video is because I saw the Florida GM, the ex-Florida Marlins GM, talk about what are the selling points for Steve Cohen to Juan Soto. On my case is, what is the selling point for Juan Soto for the Mets? That hunger to win. And I feel that out of all the free agents out there, including Pete Alonso, and I like Pete Alonso, and I want them to sign Pete Alonso as well, he has that hunger to win. That's another thing that I like about Juan Soto. Bat discipline and the determination to try to win. You have to admit he likes to win. When it comes to pitching, like I said, Corbin Burnes. And I know I'm going to get backlash, or people are going to say, no, we should not get this player. But Trevor Bauer is a free agent or a low contract. It came to light that he was set up by this ex-Padre, ex-Oakland A's pitcher with the lady on how to file a lawsuit against him. But a lot of people don't see that part. And I'm not trying to defend him, even though I feel he's not guilty. He's been proven, but in the eye of a lot of people, it is. And I feel that if the Mets could slide in a pitcher like that, we'll say a Luis Severino with a Corbin Burnes, Blake Snell maybe, and a Kodai Senga already in there and a Peterson, the pitching is set. But we do need two hitters and the development of one of our rookies to pan out and be a good player as well. And that's all I got. Like I said, I have a mixed feeling with Juan Soto because the contract is going to be big. It's not only going to be big on years, but on the contract per year, on how we're going to fill up other voids are we going to be able to. And that's all I got. Thank you. Thank you for watching.